Introduction to Copilot.
Welcome to TurboCAD Copilot. Copilot utilizes a suite of tools to elevate your design workflow by allowing you to talk directly with a variety of resources unique to TurboCAD Mac. Information resources include user guides, frequently asked questions, blogs, your CAD data, or the general design knowledge pool. In this video, we'll explore Copilot's user interface and options available for asking questions. First, let's look how to access Copilot. Copilot is accessed through the menu bar, Tools, TurboCAD Explorer. Within TurboCAD Explorer, select the Copilot tab. Within Copilot, you now have options to use some predefined or curated questions using HTML formatted data, as well as example prompts that access the documentation, CAD data, or the general knowledge base. Let's go ahead and ask it what kind of 3D print tools are available with TurboCAD Mac. And we're going to go to some example questions, and we'll put the question in and just hit apply. Okay, it's found from our user guide, it's found a variety of tools. And in fact, if we want to go directly to the user guide from here, we can click on a link that it provides, go to the search tool and type in 3D printing and access the documentation as well. Next, what we want to do is provide a question related to the file. And I'll go back over to some of my curated questions, and let's ask it to examine my file for 3D printing. Okay, it's returned, and it's provided a set of results from a series of tests. And it sees that we're within our volume. There's no duplicated facets, collapsed facets. It is a watertight body. There's no manifold edges, no warnings, consistency with the normals. And it gives some individual part analysis and more or less says that this part is fit for printing. Now let's do another test. Let's just ask it to tell me something interesting and engaging about my file. Now this is an example where it just examines some of the file properties, some of the mathematical characteristics of the geometry as well as attributes, and it sends it all to the AI to see what it can come up with as interesting. Okay, it's returned with some observations associated with my file. It noted from my file properties the name of the file. It was created by myself, and it's a file that serves as a 3D printing example. In this particular example, I assigned it a steel material type. It picks that up. It also finds my bounding box and size of the part, and it notes that this is part of a video that I made showing how to do 3D printing, and it puts a link to that as part of the file properties. And then it finds some interesting geometric data associated with the three parts regarding the names, the types of objects that they are, the volume, centroid, and some principal moments of inertia. Lastly, let's go ahead and have it do something outside of the knowledge of our documentation and outside the knowledge of our CAD file data, and ask it some questions about 3D printing. I want to ask it for some suggestions on materials for 3D printing, as well as provide some cost estimates. Okay, so it's returned back with a list of potential material types and a possible cost estimate for each of these, along with the strengths and the weaknesses for each of these choices. And then it also provides some notes for us. Now, one more thing you can do is you can save your data, and I'm going to go ahead and save this out so that I can recall it and it'll bring it up into a browser, or you could just bring it back into Microsoft Word. And if you want to get more information about Copilot, go to the Copilot Frequently Asked Question drop-down, and it'll give you the latest information about Copilot, its uses, some example prompts, keywords, and kind of how it works for some of the data extraction, how you can improve, does it support languages, and such. And to conclude, let's show some example questions and answers from Copilot.
Thanks for watching.